Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're joining me for the first time. My name is Sasha Reed. Today is all about AlinaCutle. My design team package arrived 2 days ago and I was so excited. It came in a massive box. Let me show you. So I got this huge box and I was so excited. In my package I got an absolute ton of stuff. Alina's packages for me each month seem to be growing and it's so cool. I am so honoured. So I have been designing for Alina since January, for those of you who have not been watching my videos. I love her to bits. She is a fantastic person. We message almost every single day on WhatsApp, which is really fun. She's very down to earth. She's a mum with 2 boys, very hardworking mum, and she's just absolutely lovely. And the thing I love about her is that she does not support or condone using fraudulent dies or stamps. So she has her own design team that design dies for her and stamps for her. So I don't really ever worry about ending up with copywritten fraudulent stuff. I don't personally support that. I know AliExpress sells a lot of things that are just knockoffs from other companies and I don't agree with it, so I don't support it. And I love Alina because she doesn't either. And she has told me time and time again she doesn't believe in that. She wants her own designs, her own unique things. She does buy from other designers. She does buy from other places in China, so you might see some of her stuff in other shops on AliExpress which do buy fraudulent things, but she works very hard to make sure that the designs she's purchasing are not designer designs, if that makes sense. So that's a little bit about Alina and why I love her stuff so much and why I constantly promote her. I think she's very cheap, and I love supporting a business that works hard to be unique and individual, and that, you know, listens to people and what they want. So there's one die in here in particular that I'm going to show you today that I asked her for, and she jumped at it and made it happen, and I'm very excited. So let me get started. I'm going to show you first all the new accessory embellishment type stuff that has come out. So first things first, glitter. I don't know if my camera's going to pick up the right light. Alina sent me some of these. These are, I trial ran them a couple weeks ago, and they are on a canvas back, so it's not paper, it is fabric. It's thin fabric, so it does cut with thin dies. Now, intricate dies you might struggle a bit more with, but it will cut with thin dies. So you can cut shapes and everything. It's really good. In the cost of these, they are A4 size, so they're quite big. You can see my hands. You get 2 of each color when you purchase. So there's like fuchsia. She's got an insane amount of colors, which is one thing that I think is brilliant. You've got every color of the rainbow in her shop. And you get 2 of each. So I've got that one. This one's kind of like a rainbow glitter. It's kind of got a few different colors in it. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm picking them up in 2s, just so you know. So we've got this like pale pink. I love pinks. Then this like in-between kind of color pink. The colors show up really well on her website as well, because I've also ordered some for myself. I've gone and jumped on that one. And then black glitter. So she's got those fabric glitter sheets. They are great value for money, and they cut with thin dies. So that is fantastic. Next is these. She's got some wooden embellishments. They're quite big. I'm not sure the size, I don't have a ruler on me, but they will say online. But they are quite big, wooden embellishments. And these are so good for mixed media. You could paint these, you could distress them, you could probably ink them. Lots of options. These would be really good on like a mini album and have a photo underneath and like, you know, decorate this how you want and then put it on the front with a photo under. I think would look amazing. So we've got these 4 designs. Then we have got some more blingy stuff. So we've got some flower sequins. I'm going to zoom in on these ones. If my camera will. There we go. So they look the same and I thought, why have I got 4? But these ones are flat. If you can see, they're flat, solid flowers. These ones are kind of embossed or debossed or whatever. So they've got dents in them, if you can see that. So they're more dimensional flowers. And they're a very iridescent color, so they kind of look a bit blue. But this is baby pink and white, but they look a bit blue in the light because of the iridescence. we got those. Then we've got some of these. Now again, I was like, oh, why have I got so many? But we've got two different sizes. So you've got, this is sort of a copper gold color. You got the really small ones, and then you got the slightly bigger ones. And then the same with the silver, but it's kind of more like almost like a gunmetal silver. It's not bright silver. This one's a bit brighter than that, but maybe it's just because that's smaller. But you got these little flat back pearls. Then she sent me a mixed bag, so I guess this is all the colors she sells, and those ones are the ones that I've got like a sample of. So we've got those ones. Then these I'm really excited about. These are like diamonds. So on the back, like this one has got like the gold. Let's see if you can see. So it's gold on the back and then clear on the inside. So these ones I'm not sure how I'd stick down, because that's the kind of side you'd need to stick down. It's very teeny tiny. But they'd be cool in a shaker card anyways. So you've got those diamonds. Then these ones have the flat, completely flat back, and then the diamond bit is like on the other side. So they're kind of reversed to these ones. But you've got this iridescent blue, which is quite cool. And I love these ones. These are like a copper. So you've got the iridescent copper ones. Sorry, I should be showing you on that side. Why am I showing you the sticker side? That. And then you have clear. And they're just so pretty. I really like them. And then these ones. These are cool, hey? They're, again, Sasha, stop showing the sticker side. And stop ruffling the plastic. Put the thing down. Gosh, sorry. When I watch videos, I'm like, can you stop playing with the plastic? Because I can't hear the person talking. And here's me going, look at this. Put it down. Okay, so we got these hearts. And they're cute. They look like candy. So they're like a matte plastic, if you can see that. They look just like sweets. So I thought those would be really cool on a shaker card. Because how cute are they? They're really teeny tiny. You could stick them on your nails, couldn't you? But yeah, so you've got these cool new plasticky, matte finished hearts. Oh, and then more diamonds. So these are the small version of the diamonds. So the diamonds I just showed you, these are like the teeny ones. So where are they? So that's the normal size versus those teeny ones. So they're really cute, and you got like silver. Black is really cool. Black gives off the blue iridescence again. You get quite a lot in each pack, but these will be so good for shaker cards. I love sparkly. And you got the pink. There's probably more colors than this in her shop, because she usually only sends us a few selections of colors. So we've got those. Then the last thing I'm going to show you when I get to that die. Oh wait, hang on. I ordered one of these as well. I bought one of these boxes. Which I wanted, because I wanted to be able to put all the little jewels in. 1 second. So I've got one of these boxes. Now the quality isn't amazing. It does feel very cheap. I don't know how useful it will be just as of yet. Oops, I've just popped the whole top off trying to get it out. So it's a bit stuck. The idea is that that rests on the top. And those just click back on. That rests on the top, and then you've got the storage underneath, so you could stick things under. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I quite like a really thick, sturdy plastic, and this, I mean, this is sturdy, but these are very thin, so I worry about those snapping off a bit. And it's, I mean, it's got like a little handle, which is handy. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'll probably need to send Alina a message about my sort of thoughts on it, because I don't want to sit here telling you one thing and then kind of do something different, or say, or not tell her basically. But yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about this box yet. And this is smaller than I thought it would be, but having said that, this would be absolutely perfect to take on holiday with me, because I could take some of each of these, so I could just have a bunch of different pockets for different shaker cards, and I could have embellishments and things to take with me on holiday, and then stick some of the bigger embellishments underneath. So it's quite nice and small and compact, which would be good for just taking away with me. And if it broke, it wouldn't matter, because it's not overly expensive anyways. But yeah, so I bought that. Right, let's move on. Stamps. There are only 2 stamp sets this release. Let me turn them so you can read them. You can see them much better on her website. But what I love about this set is I love there's a Bigshot That's really cute. And then there's some washi tapes, which is really fun. Now, this sentiment is really weird, and I don't know if I'm reading this right, so tell me if I'm not. It says, of course I like doing the laundry. I love washi tape. And to me, that sentence makes no sense whatsoever. But maybe it does to other people. But I love it because it's a very craft-centered stamp set. And I keep sending out giveaways and fun crafty things to people. And so I really like this stamp set. Well, these stamp sets, I should say. Right, now I've done things a bit different for you this time. I have decided to try and cut out everything so that you can see what it looks like die cut. So I'm going to show you the dies, and then I'm going to show you what they look like when they're all cut out. And I've done this for almost all of them, so you have a good idea of what they look like. One thing to point out, which I kept forgetting to say, I wanted to say at the beginning, is there is a sale on right now from the 17th to the 23rd, I believe, with Alina's products. So she's got between 10 to 30% off, I think, nearly everything in her shop. So if there's anything you like today, make sure you pop on over. You've got about a week to purchase it before the sale's over. And a lot of, like I said this the last time, a lot of shops on AliExpress tend to offer this sale, and they kind of ramp up their prices in advance so that when the things are on sale, they're actually a bit more than they were regular price, if that makes sense. I have compared Alina's ones. I've put them in my basket and watched them for, you know, a couple months, and hers actually do go on offer. I've noticed that you do save money when she has a sale on. Get out of here, cat. Go away. Go away. So that's one nice thing, is that Alina's quite honest. She does put things on sale when they are on sale. So if you want anything, I'd get it within the next week if I were you. So this is a sewing machine kit. I cut it out of metallic foil card. And you get these really cute little cutouts. So you could do die cut inlay and stick some different colors in there and fill in those gaps. But this is how they look. I mean, the spool's quite sweet. It's very dimensional looking, or is that the right word? Not dimensional. Oh look, I forgot to pop out that bit. What's the word? Maybe it is dimensional, where it's got lots of bits in it. Anyways, all the dies that I cut today cut really well and really easily. And look at these scissors. They're so intricate and so tiny and thin. But these would be amazing on like a scrapbook layout or something for someone who's creative in the sewing way. They'd be really fun. I'm going to try and like sweep these scissors so I don't have to try and pick them all up. Then this set is really cute. I've got a few ideas for using this. I'm unsure about why it says pink. That's just a bit weird to me. So I'll probably cut the pink out. It'd be really easy. You just snip it at the sides and take it out. So I'm not overly bothered by it, but I don't know if that's like a brand type thing. I don't know. And then you got the lolly. Then this is really cool. This cuts out from the lolly, and it cuts so easily. So that'd be really fun, like on a picture somewhere. Or just like as a background, like to cut a few of these out and then use that as like the background. Then you can do some die cut inlays. I kept these bits so you can see they just pop right in, which would be quite cool. So that's that one. This is going to be such a mess to tidy up when I'm done. Then there's this one. Now this is going to be my honest review, and I will tell Alina this as well. This is a really cool concept. It's the idea is you cut it out, and it's like the other ones. You can use tulle. You can put tulle around it, or ribbon, or string. And then you've got either labels on the top or the things that hold it on. So you use that bit there, and you just put it over the top, glue it on top, and it kind of holds your string down. I find it really flimsy, to be honest. I've cut it and it's like really, I mean, I've used medium weight kind of cardstock, but this bit, when that die cut comes out of it, is really, really delicate, and it just feels like it's just going to rip right off because all it's being held on by is these two tiny thin lines, and it's the same with the big one. It feels really, really flimsy. It's held on just by that little point there, that little point up there, and yeah, it doesn't feel very sturdy, and I feel like that gets a bit crazy in terms of the pattern, and it keeps bending and sticking out. So I don't know how I feel about this one and whether I'll actually use it much, because it's just so I don't like the top and the bottom. But I'll tell Alina that because I think this one's it's just too much design and it's made it really unsturdy and unstable. But what I could do as well is I could like back it on some card and then cut around it, and then that way it might be stronger. Or maybe I just need to go and look at her website because maybe I didn't put it together right. I did fold it in half because it matches up exactly on the other side. So it's quite fun when you fold it in half. I thought maybe I could glue it and fold it in half and then I could do something with it like that as well. So that's that one. So the lighting today is, I'm trying to just use the natural window lighting so I don't get loads of reflections on these. So if it's going dark and light, it's because it's very cloudy here today. Teacup, I'm very excited. If you saw my video last week, you'll have seen my teacup card. And this is really similar to that. So when you die cut it, it cuts like this. And then the idea, one of the ideas that you could do is then you cut it out of several different bits of paper. So then you layer them on top of your solid one. Like so. I'll do it that way. So then that one goes on like that. And then this one, I hope this video is not going to be too long, goes on like this. And so then you can get this fun layered, really sweet, cute teacup. So that's how that one works. I'm really excited about this one. It's really lovely. Then this one is the one that comes with the accessories. So this I am so excited about. It's a keychain one. And Alina has put some keychains in her shop. So, right, this is the multi-pack, which you can get on her shop. It gives you 2 of each color. So you've got gold, you've got this bronze kind of color, you've got silver, and you've got sort of gunmetal color. Obviously the little sticks falling off of that one. But it comes with this little stick thing which kind of just rests inside there. You can take it out, it doesn't have to be in there. I think it helps with folding something around it. I'm not 100% sure yet. I need to learn how to use these. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. But I cut it out. And it cuts out beautifully and super easy. I had 0 issues. I ran it through once and it just cut and everything came out. So you get the inside heart, you get that one, and Alina on her site has sewn in all the holes and it looks so awesome. And I have not tried it, and I'm going to try it, and I hope it works with the glitter fabric because that would be really, really fun. My daughter would love me forever if I had these cool heart keychains made for her. So yes, I'm really excited, but this is the multi-pack that you can order from her shop, and you get 2 of each color. And then you can also order each individual color in their little packs as well. So that's really, really fun. Move that out the way. Next is butterflies. Okay, so this looks a right mess because I've pulled them all apart. I've tried to label all of my dies because I kept finding I was taking them out, die cutting them, then forgetting which packaging it goes in, and then forgetting how many pieces I have. So I've layered them with sort of what there are, and then I've layered how many pieces are in them. Labeled, sorry, not layered. I'm getting too into my layering, which is what this is all about. So you get 7 pieces for this butterfly. Now, I took all of them apart from this one, and this one does come apart. But I didn't want to because I thought it'd be a bit of a faff to put those 2 in when you layer them. So you can basically die cut out, just get them all out. You die cut the outer layer, or you can die cut the outer layer and this one. This one does not cut the outside. So that would just cut into the paper, but not the outside. So you do need that other layer to cut it into the paper. And this one, I just didn't bother taking them apart. I just left them in. And this is what you get. So that big butterfly, you get that outside one. If you want the intricate layer, then you die cut it together with both of them. And you get that, which is really pretty. So you could die cut it solid. Oh, it doesn't want to move on this. Come on! So you could cut it solid, and then you could layer that on top of that as well. So you can kind of get 3 ways with this one die if you die cut it into just the paper and not that. So then the second one, if I can move these, come on. There's your background one, and then that's the one if you use the wings. And then this is the one that I didn't bother taking out. I just left it as is. And then that's the little mini, oh, I can't pick it up. That's the little mini one that comes as that little die there in the very center. So this is a stunning butterfly set. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. Here we go. Clear the slate. Next butterfly, this one. So this one does not cut the edge. It cuts this edge, but not that edge. And it's quite big. This is a 6 by 6 bit of paper. And it just cut, I moved it away from the edge, so it will cut right close to the edge. But when I put the die on top, I put the die over a bit. Now the cool thing is you could like make a really cool pocket page with this, which would be nice. But that's what that cuts like. I'm going to try and speed this up because I have no idea how long I've been recording for. My camera's not telling me, so I'll go with that. Right, then this one, word of warning, I wrote very long. So this, in my Bigshot, let me get my Bigshot platform to show you. So here's your Bigshot plate. Let me get the die out. It's trying to avoid crinkling too much for you, so I'm fast forwarding. Now, have a look at that. That is only just exactly the length of the plate. So you have got to be dead precise if you're going to cut it that way. But if you tilt it on an angle, it gives you a tiny bit more wiggle room. Just a tiny bit. So you've got to angle this one, and you've got to have like an A4 sheet of paper, because obviously 6 by 6 is not going to work. And so if you get your A4 sheet, then you've got plenty of space to kind of cut. Now the idea behind this is that you could use it as like a napkin ring, a napkin holder, serviette holder, whatever word you would use. And it just slides together like that. And then you've got this amazing, stunning butterfly. So that's the idea behind it. But you could also flatten it and use it on a card. Or you could, I'm sure with some jiggery, pokery, trickery, you could work out a way to extend that bit to make it properly go around the whole card. But it is really pretty. It cut really easily on my cardstock and is really, really pretty if I can line it up. I feel so pressured when like the video camera's rolling. There we go. When you line it up, it just lines up beautifully. And that's where I did not get it in all the way and I lost that corner. But it is really pretty. It is very long. If you have an extended platform, that would be perfect for this. But on your regular platform, if you angle it, you get a bit more wiggle room. But if you got the long platform, you're absolutely fine. So that's the butterfly. Now, this is the die I was telling you about. I've seen a lot of dies where you can layer them. So the idea is that you give them some dimension by layering them. I've seen butterflies, I've seen flowers, I've seen a lot of really cool layering dies by brand name companies. And I said to Alina, please could you design one that fits the entire front of a card, that, you know, is layers where you could use one layer by itself or you could use them all together and they give a really cool dimensional look. These retail, the cheapest I could find them for was about 40 or 50 pounds to get a set of these. They are so expensive. I don't want to buy knockoffs from AliExpress. I don't want to buy something that, you know, someone's worked really hard on and then another company's just stolen from. Alina has designed these. Well, she hasn't. She had one of her designers design it. If I can work out who, then I'll tell you. And she sent me the raw image files and said, this is what we're thinking, what do you think? So she's gone with something that I suggested and made it happen, and I feel so honored. I feel like she's just the best for listening. And now we've got this amazing die set. So these are originals. They are made by Alina's company, and they are beautiful. So here we are in foil. So that is layer number 1. And I will zoom in. There's a lot of detail. So the idea is you can use these on their own or use them together. So you've got this amazing detail. Isn't it pretty? It's so amazing. And this is the size of like a back of a card. Really big. Then number 2. Again, really pretty. And then number 3. Now I found you do need to work out which way, because they don't, let me explain. So here we go. Here they are all together. It's really hard to catch the detail of them. But you do need to work out which way up it goes. So one side is just slightly different to the other side. And when you line it up, it's just slightly off. So you've got to make sure you've got the right way around for all three, and then they'll all line up perfectly. Now I'm going to show you without the metallic card so that it's not so blinding. So here's the base with all that detail. This is just Stampin' Up! Cardstock. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Then you've got layer number 2, then layer number 3, and then all you do is you just stack them together and you get this beautiful dimensional look. It's amazing. And these are so cheap compared to the branded things. And these are original. They are not fraudulent. And I just feel so excited about this. These are stunning. So, those, definitely worth buying in the sale. Next, this one is really cool as well. I really like this one. So this one, you get 3 flowers. The other one's just hiding there. You get this background, which is really big, and these really cool I just said flowers, they're really cool. And these leaves that have, they're upside down, but they do have, so this is out of blue foil and silver foil. You get the sort of line in the middle. Now, the cool thing about these flowers, and I'll zoom in again, is that they cut. Each petal cuts. Do you see how it's like cut there? So you can shape them and bend them and curl them and do some really dimensional things. And you could even, like, you know, tuck them in so you've got like a flower, and you can just make it look more characteristic. I don't know if that's a word. Or the word I should be using to describe it. But they all cut individually, which I thought was really cool. And it's a really cute, pretty flower. So there's that. And then that is the background, and it cut so easily. I was so happy with it. I had no issues with my foil card. It just went, I ran it through I think once, and it just all popped out. And it's really pretty. And there is there the inside bit? No, that's all. So 6 pieces. So you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes sense. Now the next one, come on. There we go. The next one is so pretty. So this is the same kind of idea, except that you get an inner one. So this does not cut the inside out, but you can put that square in and it will cut it out for you. And then you get 2 flowers to match. So this is what it looks like without the middle cut out of it. You get this beautiful shape like that. And then you can go and put something on top. Or you use the square, and you can kind of see where it's indented a little bit. So you can use the square and you can cut that middle bit out. So it's like a frame like this one where the middle is cut out. So that's really cool. Then you get 2 flowers, and these flowers fit exactly on top of those. How fun is that? I am in love with these 2. Like, I cannot wait to make some really cool albums, some really cool pictures, I don't know, like loads of stuff, but they just are so pretty. Really, really, really pretty. And really big, which is really nice as well. Oh, I'm going to have a fun time sorting this mess when I'm done. I am making quite the mess. Okay, sorry, let me put that cable over there. Next, who doesn't love layering dies? We've got this flower layering die set with stars. So there's stars embellished into it. And it says star on the word. So I've cut it all out. Got the big one. And then you got the next size down. And that one. That one. That one. And the word star, which is really lovely. Now see if you can zoom in and see the stars on there. They're really sweet. I'm going to tuck that aside. Then next, we've got this cute little makeup set. Oh, it's a bit close up. Sorry. There we go. We got a 12-piece makeup set. Now, I don't mind wearing makeup. I quite like putting it on. As I said in one of my last videos, it's quite a nice self-esteem booster. But I'm not 100% on what all these things are. So that's where my skills are lacking. So I know that that's mascara. Maybe that's the mascara tube. That's a makeup brush. Maybe perfume bottle. I'd have to look at Alina's site to work out what half these are. I'm not sure 100% what that one is. I'm assuming this is like an eyeshadow palette, maybe. Maybe like, yeah, and compact. I don't know. So all you makeup people out there, this could be a really cool set for you, but I have no idea what everything is because I'm not that skilled with the makeup. So we've got a brush. I think another brush. You can make fun of me along the way. Lipstick, I know that one. So all these are quite fun because you can take them and obviously like cut them and then do the paper piecing where you kind of stick them together. So you could have like a metal bit there, like on a lot of makeup brushes with like a black end and then a brown top bit kind of thing. Get some glitter card going on. This is an end to something, and that same, I have no idea. That's the mascara one, because I've stabbed myself in the eyes with that many times, so I know what that one looks like. Yeah, there you go. What the hell's that? Like, what is that? Okay, forgive me, but all I can see is, you know, there's like new replacement for tampons. They're like reusable. It's like, I am blushing so bad. That's all I can see. That's all I can see is the like reusable tampon. Oh gosh, you're never gonna follow me again. I think that's a makeup compact. Nail polish, maybe a foundation bottle. And then a brush head, or maybe it's like for perfume. I've got to turn that around. It's got to be that way up, hasn't it? I have no idea what it is. And then this little itsy bitsy thing. Maybe this is like the doodad for like the, you put that on your eyes. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe I need to go and do a makeup course. There we go. We'll just get rid of those. Okay, then I got this one. Which is a cute little like banner thing. Maybe it goes that way. Maybe it goes that way. I don't know. But that's how it cuts. It's quite cute. Quite dimensional. And I'm thinking if I cut this out of white and then I could like cut those out and stick them on top of a white. So you're doing the paper piecing again. I bet you could get some cool stamps that fit in there. I've lost the stamp set because I've just been scooping everything to the side. I don't know where the stamp sets have gone. Oh, here they are. So let's say you could probably fit like Happy Mail, because when you have a clear stamp you can kind of curve it, and Happy Mail would probably fit really nice on there. So yeah, I'm sure you could find loads of sentiments that would go right there, which is quite cute. Okay, this one has teeny tiny bits. This is a Birdcage one, and there's the birds. They are so tiny. So I ran it through and I did it twice over, which cut the Birdcage out really nicely. It cut super well with my foil card, but the birds ended up, you can see that, they kind of cut an extra little bit off because they didn't cope with being run through. But there's the birds, and like this is where you're going to need one of those sticky sticks to pick them up and put them down, because they are teeny tiny, but really cute. So they go with that little Birdcage. And you've got like a strawberry and a flower up at the top. So that's that one. Then these are really cool. I really like these. They're quite small. They're just little frames. But let me go zoom out because they're not that small, clearly. Come on. There we go. So you have these little cool kind of wonky frames. And that's what they cut out like. They're really cute. And then you can see the detail on them. If I angle the right light. That. And then we've got the inside bits I thought were quite cool as well. So they're really wonky kind of squares, and I thought they'd be quite cool for backing on something. So I kept them. Get rid of those. Now, these are the ones I've not cut out because they're so big. Now, this one is well exciting. You can look on Alina's site, her Facebook page, YouTube channel, and you can see these. This is a mini album. So you get a whopping amount of dies. It said 31 pieces in this die set. So this is the spine of your album, and then you get a few different kinds of pages where you can have pocket pages, folded pages, various embellishments. You got a flower, a leaf, you got some words. There's some of everything, and I really like the little tag labels. They're really cute, and you get like a little paper clip. I think this is one of those sets where if you want a good starter set, this will have something for everyone in it. Butterfly, of course, I love it. It has birthday, love, it's happy, don't know. Don't know, I can't read upside down backwards. So I'll tell you what they say, or you can look on our site and you can see. But this is going to be some really good fun. Alina's made a few things with this already and has been showcasing it, and it looks amazing. So really good set. This one as well, Mermaid triangle box. So this cuts out a 3-dimensional box, like triangular box, and it's got mermaid tails you can stick on it. It's got seashells, a bow, some hearts, the little feet. This is well cool. I've seen Alina playing with this and using this, and it just looks so fun. So I'm going to have a play with that. Then this one is a circular box. So you can see this on her site as well. There's the lid, and then that's like the base that goes around the outside. And again, you get all these little extra bonus bits that you can attach to the top. The key is really cool. I really like the key. That's really good for mixed media. And look at that cute flower and the detail on that. So this is a round box, which is also really fun. So yeah, those are the 3-dimensional ones. Now, so for all of you that know my love of paper dolls, I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. They look so scary to me. They are like big model ladies that are tall, long legs, funky heads. And all I can see is boobies. It just like... Anyways, I think people are going to really love these, and I think people are going to make really cool cards. I'm not sure how I'm going to make them look cool. I just have such an issue with paper dolls. I'm going to have a go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make something anyways. But you're going to laugh at me the whole way because I am always struggling with the paper dolls. Like, I know she's walking and strutting her stuff and her arm is there, but it looks like something coming out of the wrong part of her body. Oh goodness. Okay, that wraps up my Alina crafts haul. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've laughed at me. I hope you've seen loads of lovely stuff, because this is my favorite design team haul of all times. And I love everything. I really do. Well, let's see how much we love these guys when we're done. But thank you for coming and joining me. And I hope you come again. I value you a lot. You guys are just amazing. You fill my heart with so much joy. I wake up in the morning and I get YouTube messages nearly daily. And some of you out there just absolutely melt my heart. You just say the most lovely things. And I love when you can say you can laugh at me, because I want these videos to be fun. I want them to be honest. I want them to be interactive. And I hope that you've had fun. And I'm sorry this one's a long one again, but there was just so much cool stuff to show you. But I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to be making away. I'm already working on an album right now with my last set of Alina dies. And this week is going to be devoted to crafting and creating with all her stuff and showing you all what I've made. So thanks for coming, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.